Why is there this connection between black metal and Satanism?
Because black metal is Satanism. It's, there's no other answer.
For black metal, more than any other genre of metal, the lyrics are just as important as the music. Yes, the music should create a feeling, but if the lyrics are kind of half-hearted and not evoking a satanic thought, then it's not black metal.
Black metal, though, even the sound was probably different from death metal, but initially I think it was something about it having to be, at least having some kind of satanic ground.
My only goal is to procreate Satan. The main goal in all would have to be able to remove the word Satan from every man's tongue and just become it.
Satanism, in a way, is about not trying to conform to whatever the mass demands at any one particular point in time and space. Satanism doesn't believe in a literal devil. Satanism believes in the idea of Satan or Lucifer as an emblem, or at most a personification of the dark force, the dark creative force in nature.
It seems to connect to a life force, an energy that is of a rather dark kind. People want to feel alive, but alive in a certain sense at the expense of others. It's parasitic life.
This kind of black metal, which draws a lot on Christian and anti-Christian symbolism, is itself an integral part of Christianity. It shows how dependent it is on Christianity. The inverted cross, nothing could be more Christian than that.
How do you see Satanism being portrayed in black metal?
First of all, the concept of Satan, the Satan as being evil. The Satan that is, in the tradition after John Milton, is being the rebellious figure who opposes the unjust ruler, but also he is still evil, and the importance of overthrowing the ethical norms of society.
What do you think that the appeal of satanic imagery within the context of metal is?
Well, I would go with rebellion.
It was associated with revolt, with rebellion, and they became Satanists because that was the only form of opposition left, the vacant slot. Because their parents had been against the Vietnam War, they had been pacifists. So what was left for them? Well, nothing except Satanism, because that had not been taken.
One of the easiest ways to achieve a reaction is to use words or symbols that are the opposite of what is normally accepted. And of course, so-called satanic symbols or satanic words is, it's very easy to create a reaction.
I mean, I would define Satanism as being part of a philosophical path towards something else. This may sound like a cliche, but discovering the darker parts about yourself and life in general may help you to be a more perceptive human being. I would not categorize myself as a Satanist. I haven't done for years. I feel I'm personally way beyond that. What I am proud of is that as a very young person I took a stand and made up an opinion about something.
What makes the Norwegian scene special in the history of metal is that unlike any other scene, whether it's the San Francisco Bay Area thrash metal scene, whether it's the Florida death metal scene or the Gothenburg death/thrash metal scene, is that unlike any of those movements, the culture and the place is incorporated into the music and the lyrics and the imagery. And that's totally unique in metal. Most metal is about rejecting your own culture, rejecting your own society, and it becomes just a celebration of, individualism and rebellion.
Yeah, I know. The Vikings and everything. It all falls into place very neatly. It's God's master plan. That's really black metal.
It's the chosen one.
I don't like this piece in the puzzle, but damn, it fits. Black metal, Norway.
Yeah, that's a nice sort of cheeky way of trying to brand your own thing, of course. But it might work. I mean, if Santa Claus comes from Finland, why not say that black metal music comes from Norway.
You know that the Eskimos have 22 words for snow, but Immortal has 23?
One has, and with a certain justification, I guess, in the rest of the world, an idea of Norway as being extremely exotic. I mean, it's so cold, and it's mountainous, and the climate is so horrible, and it's nearly devoid of people. And then you have the rich Norse mythology, of course, and all of this can easily be sort of fed into black metal music.
Most Norwegians are in a way proud of their Viking heritage, and the metal scene look upon this Viking history as important and believe Norwegians to be closely related to the Viking mythology.
When we started out in 91, we, as every other band, needed to have some angle at what we were doing. But the satanic thing didn't work out for us. We felt that we needed to do something that we could stand behind 100%. And we were trying to find us